Some people live inside the life they were given, and some people build the life they choose. No chains, never chains. Live free. I remember every room that tried to tell me who I was supposed to be before I got to tell myself. Every contract, every clause, every carefully constructed version of me sitting on somebody else's shelf. I signed my name to things I didn't fully understand yet. I smiled through the direction of people with agendas I hadn't mapped. And somewhere in the middle of all that external navigation, I started losing the internal compass that the island gave me before the transaction. Of the dream for the machinery, of the career for the control. And one morning I woke up and couldn't recognize my own soul. So I stopped, renegotiated everything, put myself back at the center of every single decision ring. No chains to the expectation, no chains to the image they designed, no chains to the version of me that kept somebody else's bottom line. I live free now, completely, fully mine. Every choice my own, every morning by design, on my own words, in my own vision, my own particular way of being alive without permission. And the freest thing I ever did was to stop asking if I was allowed to be exactly what I already was. No change, no change. Living free in every breath I take. No change. Every morning is a choice I make. No permission, no condition, no external definition. No change. Just the life I built exactly right. No change. Just the freedom of my own life. Free to move, free to feel, free to choose what's real. No chains, never change. Living free. No. Living free.
From Little Havana, where the freedom was the dream, not the reality, not yet, not what it seemed possible for someone who looked like me, spoke like me, came from where I came from before the world could see that the limitation was the lie, that the ceiling was constructed by people who had never met me, whose imagination was obstructed by their own narrow version. Who gets to arrive at the places that were always available to those who drive past the doubt, past the border, past every constructed wall, past the comfortable smallness of accepting what they call your station, your position, your predetermined lane. I drove past every signpost that was put into the chain of somebody else's expectation, of somebody else's plan. Built a whole career from nothing on the simple truth that man is free, fundamentally free, to build a life that fits, not the one that was assigned before the universe commits, to the version that was always possible, just waiting, or the one who had the courage to stop hesitating and walk through the door that had no door yet, just a wall, and the belief that freedom is always on the other side of the fear of the fall.
And I never asked permission from a world that never planned to give it to me anyway. So I took the freedom in my own two hands. My own two hands. No change. Living free in every breath I take.
No change.
Every morning is a choice I make. No permission, no condition, no external definition. No change. Just the life I built exactly right.
No change.
Just the freedom of my own life. Free to move, free to feel, free to choose what's real. No chains, never change. Living free. Living free. Let me tell you what living free actually means, because it's not what the Instagram version suggests it is. It's not the private jet, or the no schedule Tuesday, or the ability to go anywhere you want. Living free is internal before it's ever external. It's the moment you stop needing approval for the choices that are yours to make. It's the morning you wake up and realize that the opinion of people who don't have to live your life doesn't actually have any authority over it. It's the day you look at yourself without the filter, without the comparison, without the measuring stick, of what somebody else decided success looks like. And you say, this is mine, this particular life, with this particular complications, and this particular beauty is mine. And I choose it fully, with no chains, to what it was supposed to be. To every person still living inside the life they were assigned before they had a say. To every soul still wearing the chains of what the family expected, of what the world decided, of what the fear constructed, long before the actual danger arrived, if it ever did. To every beautiful stranger, to yourself that you became when you stopped choosing freely, when you started living small, when you stopped seeing clearly. The particular version of yourself that was always waiting on the other side of everybody else's trading, of who you should be and what you should want, and how you should move through the life you've got. Put the chains down just for today. See how the morning feels when it's completely yours. The air tastes different when you breathe it free. I promise you it does. I know it happened to me on a Tuesday, just a Tuesday, when I chose myself for the first time. And the world didn't end, it actually began. A new chapter in a life that finally felt like mine. No change, never change, living free. No change, never change, living free. No change, from little Havana to the world. No change, watch it unfurl. No change, every limitation was a lie. Darling, no change, touch the sky. No change, it's the worldwide. No change, free, always free. From Barbados to forever. No change, now or never. Every morning I choose free. This life belongs to me. No change, no change. Caribbean free. No change, always. The day I put the chains down, I didn't know what to do with all the space. And then I filled it with exactly what I wanted. No change ever again. The most successful thing I ever built was not the career, it was the freedom to walk away from anything that didn't feel like mine. No change, no change, no change, no change. The day I put the chains down, I didn't know what to do with all the space. And then I filled it with exactly what I wanted. No change ever again. The most successful thing I ever built was not the career, it was the freedom to walk away from anything that didn't feel like mine. Darling, no change, no change. The day I put the chains down, I didn't know what to do with all the space. And then I filled it with exactly what I want. No change ever again. The most successful thing I ever built was not the career, it was the freedom to walk away from anything that didn't feel like mine. Darling, no change. The day I put the chains down, I didn't know what to do with all this space. And then I filled it with exactly what I wanted. No change ever again. The most successful thing I ever built was not the career, it was the freedom. The version of me sipping on somebody else's shelf. I signed my name to things I didn't fully understand it. I smiled through the direction of people with agendas I hadn't mapped. And somewhere in the middle of all that external navigation, I started losing the internal compass that Alan gave me before the transaction of the dream for the machinery of the career for the control. And one morning I woke up and couldn't recognize my own soul. So I stopped renegotiated everything, put myself back at the center of every single decision. Bring no change to the expectation, no change to the image they design, no change to the version of me that kept somebody else